If I want to know how valuable you are, I will know how valuable you are from your relationship with light. And if I want to know how preserved you are, or how your destiny look like, if I don't see book in your hand, I will fear for you. So, vineness, the challenges of vineness is healed through the impartation of light. We shall not all sleep, but we shall change. What changes us is the revelational light. All who are made important on earth, they were made important by the brightness of light. It is the light of Christ that made Jesus King of Kings and Lord of Lords. So, if the Magi, that is the wise men in chapter 2 of Matthew, abandoned everything they were doing and took gold and myrrh and frankincense and started looking for a child in the manger, and went there and worshiped him, chapter 2:11 of Matthew, then it is because that light they saw, we're supposed to abandon things for it. There is a light you will see, you will abandon things for it. People, we know how important you are when they see what you are abandoning your life for. Me, I've already abandoned my life. When I saw the lion's light, I abandoned my life. As you see me here, I don't abandon myself, finish. As I did so, I don't abandon myself, finish. And only one thing took it. Ebenezer, Ebenezer. Why? If you were in the office, were you not when I was rehearsing it around 4? But it was on Sunday I sang it. And then around 4 I was rehearsing. And there is a fountain from the brook. A fountain flowing from the brook. How can God share treasure with you when you refuse to sweat? You think that my Dunlop was biting me, that's why I stood up and sat down. That's not some reason. It is only a fool that is about to die that can sleep 4 hours and stretch. That is, you lie down on bed by 12, and by 4 you're still on bed. I fear for you. You mean you were sleeping straight 4 hours? You got up from there, urinated, went back. It's fear I'm fearing for you. You know, there is a struggle that makes you wanting to sit up when you're still feeling sleepy. It's a godly struggle. Let me say it again. I said there is a struggle that makes you get up when you're still feeling sleepy. You know, I have two things that make noise in my office. I have Brangos and I have plantain chips. So when I want to feel sleepy, I will take one of them because they are hard. Now I put it in my mouth. By the time I just start struggling with it, sleep will leave me. I'm not telling you to go and buy bakery or plantain chip, but you must find a way to finish with sleeping. I tell you something. One of the ways to know how great you are is when people know what is important to you. Everybody has something that is important to him. One of the ways to know idiots is that nonsense is what is important to them. So people, if Jesus doesn't know the value of light, why will he die for it? If he doesn't know the importance of light, he gave his life to light because he knows. Listen, if Jesus gave himself to light, nothing else. And the light I'm looking for is mass. Not even Jesus' kind of light. I'm looking for mass. I'm looking for conglomerate. Father of light. The avalanche, father of all spirits. So I said, God preserve men. Light preserve men. Light preserve men. Now all men, the reason that Jesus, please hear me, there are so many people who said it was God that raised Jesus. You need to hear me. If God raised Jesus, why is he not raising others? But there are some things the Bible writes in a way so that ordinary minds can keep reading Bible. Ordinary. Because you see, they don't want to ask questions because they are doomed. When Jesus was crucified and laid in the grave, the light of Christ that has covenant with his life went to the grave after 3 days and took him. You see, because while he was alive, he gave his life to that light. And then when he started talking about the revelation of that light and took the nature of ideology of an lamp imagery, they killed him. But because light cannot die, particularly ideological light that represents grace and truth, couldn't die. So when he breathed last, Christ was hanging around. Please, can you say praise God? Let me give you this gift. If you are immortal, you will not die. You have a foretaste of the